Now, that often this is the reason people join the course, because you're symptomatic, you're fed up of what's going on with your bodies and desperate to find answers. So hopefully this section is going to really help you with that. But before I launch into all of those individual symptoms, I thought it'd be really important to talk about the fact that aren't there loads of symptoms with menopause that we never realised existed? For example, one of the key reasons that I knew that I was perimenopausal was my knees and ankles started to throb some days. Never had joint issues. And I thought, what the hell is wrong with me? Have I got arthritis? So obviously I've studied menopause, but actually I'm now going through loads of random little things that are occurring with my body that, unless someone told me or unless I'd studied it, I wouldn't have necessarily known that they were all linked to the menopause and estrogen declining. So, I'm always really interested in, I hear new and exciting things from ladies all the time, like, oh, I have this thing. Like, well, I've never heard of that before. Then I research and lo and behold, that's a symptom too. So I'm going to try and cover every single thing that you've told me about, all of you, in the questionnaire that I sent out. If I miss anything, please, please, please reach out to me and we'll cover it in the live Q&As. So I also want to touch upon GP appointments. So some of you may already be on HRT, some may have tried to get HRT and got fobbed off. Some may not have gone to go and get HRT yet and need some support with how to do that. Well, I'm going to be sending you all some examples of some symptom checklists that you can fill in, first of all, for your own reference to see how you score, how severe are your symptoms. And that's going to be great to take with you to the appointments. So I'll send those along. And there's a really good app. If you don't already have this app, it's free. It's called Balance and it's by Louise Newson. Newson, have I said that right? But it's really good. And it's got a very good symptom tracker diary section to the app. I fill it in myself. And when you start filling that in, you often they can see trends cropping up. It's quite useful. So if you haven't got that already, I suggest getting that. That's really good. I'm going to be talking in this section about what the symptoms are, ways to alleviate them, get around them, mitigate them, etc. I'll also touch on HRT. I'm not a doctor. I will not go into loads of detail on HRT because I am not qualified as a doctor to prescribe, for example, but I can give you some really good background information and things to kind of look out for. But I'm also going to touch on something called adaptogens. So adaptogens are herbal remedies. Now they are different to supplements. So a multivitamin, for example, supplements a fixed amount of vitamins and minerals to your body, whereas adaptogens are very clever botanicals that help your body moderate certain hormones and chemicals in the body, and they'll either suppress some that you have too much of, or they'll perhaps increase the amount of one that you are not creating enough of to help balance the system. So like I said in the introduction to this course, menopause is all about balance, and the symptoms are created by this imbalance in the body. So let's now move on to the all-important symptoms and ways we can get around them. Now, often this is the reason people join the course, because